Hello and welcome to our story time. I am Aline and today's story is Sulwe. Sulwe is a book written by Lupita NYONG'O and illustrated by Vichy Harrison. So the story of Sulwe is that she has skin the color of midnight. She is darker than everyone in her family and everyone at school. All she wants is to be beautiful and bright, like her mother and sister. Then a magical journey in the night sky opens her eyes and changes everything. So in this stunning debut picture book by Lupita NYONG'O creates a heartwarming story to inspire children, you, to see your own unique beauty. Let me go and get started. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Mitch, her sister, was the color of high noon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Sulwe either. People gave her sister Mitch pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Sulwe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Sulwe felt hurt every time. So she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. Sulwe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. So she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness. That hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she would hear about this from Mama. Sulwe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods like bananas, pasta, wheat, mayonnaise, mushrooms, popcorn, powdered milk, everything that was bright. With a stomachache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear God, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I am from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have a daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. When Mama came in to wake her to school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. Sulwe told Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Sulwe," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," Sulwe whispered. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach the way she always did to comfort her. "You are beautiful." Sulwe sighed. "Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now up you get and out you go." How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seems to see it? How could she be a star? That night, a shooting star appeared at Sulwe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." Sulwe hopped onto the star and off they went. "Long ago, at the beginning of time," said the star, "there was night and day, and they were sisters. They loved each other very much, but people didn't treat the sisters the same. People gave day pet names like lovely and nice and pretty. People gave night names like scary and bad and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, Night got fed up and walked right off the earth. They stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then they grew too long. They began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. There had to be a way to get her back. They set off to find Night. And she did. "I miss you," said they. "I miss you too," said Night. "But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark." "You are right, I don't," they replied. "But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see." Night returned and the people rejoiced. "We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves." The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark. While they had a golden glow with Night, everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. Day told her sister, "When you are darkest is when you are most beautiful. It's when you are most you." Could it be that Night did not need to change? Not even a little. Not even at all. Now that Night and Day were back together, a little bit of Night returned to Day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of Day returned to Night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on, and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people choose to see it or not. "You see," the star explained, "we need them both, on the sunniest day and on the darkest night, and every shade in between. Together they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful." Sulwe rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if ever she needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky and the darkest night to see for herself. Sulwe felt beautiful inside and out. Well, fantastic story. So this is another strong and powerful message, and I'm just gonna read a small note about the author's note. So Lupita Nyong'O is saying, much like Sulwe, I got tested and told about my nightshade skin. I prayed to God that I will wake up with pearl skin. I tried all sorts of things to lighten my complexion. My mother told me often that I was beautiful. But she's my mother. Of course, she's supposed to think that. It wasn't until I was much older that my feelings about my skin changed. It helped to see darker-skinned women being celebrated for their beauty. If they were beautiful, I could be too. I began to see myself differently. While both Sulwe and I had to learn to see our beauty, I hope that more and more children begin their lives knowing that they are beautiful, that they can look to the beauty in the world and know they are a part of it. And yet, what is not on the outside is only one part of being beautiful. Yes, it is important to feel good about yourself when you look in the mirror. But what is even more important is working on being beautiful inside. That means being kind to yourself and to others. That is the beauty that truly shines through. The journey I went on was very different from Sulwe's nighttime adventure, but the lesson was the same. There is so much beauty in this world and inside you that others are not awake to. Don't wait for anyone to tell you what is beautiful. Know that you are beautiful because you choose to be. Know that you always were and always can be. Treasure it and let it light the way in everything you do. Right, so this is the end of this beautiful Sulwe story, and this note is really highlighting the message I really want to this podcast to have is to empowering every children to actually love themselves, knowing who they are, no matter what, not listening what people say, but remember that there is nobody that will judge and they will change who they are. They must love themselves first of all and then show up in the world the way they are. Okay, so have a lovely day and see you next week. Bye. God bless you.